Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are taking a look today at the Colorado Avalanche as we have some pretty big news here. The latest on Nathan Mackinnon. So Nathan Mackinnon, according to a couple of reports out there, Nathan Mackinnon is going to be getting a massive payday. I don't think that's a huge surprise to anybody, but what is the potential salary range for Nathan Mackinnon? Now, according to some people, they're saying Nathan Mackinnon will be the highest paid player in the National Hockey League next season. And you look at his contract, it's one of the best contracts in the National Hockey League by far. Nathan Mackinnon signed a contract back in the day under Joe Sakic back in 2016, July 8th of 2016. He's on the final year of that contract. It was a 7-year, $44.1 million contract, and the base salary was $6.3 million per season, which is just a sweetheart contract. A sweet, sweet deal. And Nathan Mackinnon will be looking for that massive pay raise this time around. So when you look at Nathan Mackinnon and what could potentially be coming in the works here, you're looking at a scenario where McKinnon is going to get potentially Connor McDavid money. Now, if you look at the Colorado Avalanche's salary cap situation right now, you look at next year's cap space. They have $26.5 million in cap space next summer. But they do have guys that have to be re-signed. Andreas Englund, probably not a big deal. Bowen Byram, probably going to get a nice bridge deal, maybe a 5/5. Eric Johnson's money comes off the books. That's a good thing. Lucas Sedlak, Alex Newhook, again, probably another 5/5 bridge deal. Darren Helm, Andrew Cogliano, and JT Compher. None of those guys will likely be coming back next year. And then, obviously, Nathan Mackinnon. So, we are looking at a situation where you've got $26.5 million to re-sign Bowen Byram, Alex Newhook, and Nathan Mackinnon. That's definitely very, very easy in my opinion. Because what you can do, let's say, like I kind of said, a 5/5 for each of them. Just easy numbers. It won't be that exact, but we're just going for that today. So $10 million spent on those two guys per season, Newhook and Byram. Great. 5/5 contracts, bridge deals. That's what you have to do. Perfect. 5/5. Now you've got some flexibility because now you have $16.5 million to re-sign Nathan Mackinnon. And let's just say he is the highest paid player in the National Hockey League. Well, who is the highest paid player in the NHL right now? It's none other than Connor McDavid in Edmonton. So let's find the Oilers. And Connor McDavid's contract, he's getting $12.5 million on his contract, okay, per season. And he signed that deal back in 2017, as crazy as that is. An 8-year, $100 million contract. Again, that came in at $12.5 million per season. So if that's the case, what could we see in a Nathan Mackinnon contract? So I'm going to go a little bit crazier. Let's say he's asking for 13, that infamous $13 million contract. So $13 million over an 8-year deal. 13 times 8 would come in at $104 million, which actually isn't that bad when you consider it, but is 13 even enough, right? But I think that is a fairly good contract. Now, here's the problem. Is Landeskog going to sit there and Rantanen and say, hey, you know what? He got $13 million. I want a little taste of that medicine as well, right? But I think the NHL salary cap is going to go up so much that $13 million is actually a pretty good deal for Nathan Mackinnon when you think about it. Because the salary cap is going to continue to grow. That's not necessarily a bad deal. So Rantanen's getting $9.25 till 2025. And obviously we know Big Gabe Landeskog signed his big ticket last year, so he's there for another 7 years. No problems there. So that's what we're looking at here for the Colorado Avalanche. A big ticket coming to Nathan Mackinnon. I think it could be somewhere between $13 to $13.5 million per season. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think we're going to see a discount contract for Nathan Mackinnon? Or do you think we're going to see closer to the super highest paid player in the NHL level contract? I think it's going to be the latter. I think he's going to be the highest paid player in the NHL. For how long? I think that's up for discussion. But I think at the time being, I think Nathan Mackinnon is going to get absolutely paid. Guys, let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.